from the Turnpike West, just south of Wellington. It goes around Wellington, it goes back up to north of the county, includes Belle Glade and everything all the way out there, all the way to Lake Okeechobee. Pretty much what you heard from most of the people talking today, Connor brought up a big point about our local politicians and supporting them. That's really what got me involved in politics in the first place. I've always been a conservative, I've always been a Republican. I grew up in South Florida. I've lived my whole life down here, and my entire life down here, there has never even been a Republican, I think, that's been on the ballot for my district in the state house. And that really disturbed me, because I don't think that the people who are running and are actually holding these offices right now actually care about anything that anybody who lives in the district actually thinks. Because the last election, just like Tammy had brought up in my district, I actually noticed that there was only one, there wasn't even a person on the ballot, because they only ran in a primary and that was it. They ran unopposed and were automatically elected. So the current incumbent never even had to go out and face the voters who are actually going to elect them. And to me, that's a travesty of our political system that could even occur. Our founders and the people who established our government, they meant for our local politicians to be the number one person who was going to communicate with you. They were the people who lived in your community, who lived down the street, who had their kids in the same school as you, had the same interests that you had. And so when you had a problem or you had an issue, you talked to them first. They were the first line of defense. And lately, the way things have been going, we're starting to lose that in our political system. We're losing the fact that our first line of defense of our local politicians who actually represent us, they don't have a say anymore. People are more focused on the federal government and what they're doing. All you hear on the news every night is things that the Obama administration are doing, which, believe me, are very bad. They're not doing things that are helping us out at all. But we start to just give our local elected officials a pass and act as if they have no power to do anything or change the system, and they do. That's why I'm dedicated to not focusing on special interests when I vote for something, but I focus on the people's interests when I vote for something. That's why I think we need to return, we need to bring back to our system, and hopefully you guys will like me. My website's JamesRyanO'Hara.com. You can see all my views, everything I stand for right there. We are collecting petitions today. I'd be more than happy if one of you guys filled one out. I appreciate it, and thank you very much.